biggest dinosaurs. Do we have to get a sample from an egg? I suppose we could try and get it from a parent, but they're a flying carnivore the size of an F-16.
Maybe we should make it quick.
These dinosaurs were too dangerous for the original park.
Please don't say they're raptors. They're raptors.
The worst of the worst. We're left here.
Come on! Duncan!
We put ourselves in a place we don't belong. Survival is a long shot.
What the hell are those?
They're helping the mosasaur defend territory, stalk, hunt.
None of what you just said is good.
We're all descendants of the finest dragon fighters from everywhere the Vikings ever traveled. These beasts are a threat to all of our lands. It's time, Mecha.
I have to kill you. I will, because I'm a Viking. Hear that? I'm a Viking! It's okay. I won't hurt you. Maybe they're not as bad as we think they are.
In case you forgot, our parents' war is about to become ours. Figure out which side you're on.
They've killed hundreds of us!
And we've killed thousands of them!
Toothless, no! He's a friend! You all need to see this. I'm not one of them.
Wow, you've lost everything. Your father, your tribe, your best friend. What are you gonna do about it?
Probably something stupid.
Well, you've already done that.
It's something crazy. What's up to us?
Us?
Stick with me. All right, bud, you ready? Come on! Here it comes!
The terrible terror!
It's like the size of my...
What's the difference between dressy casual and business casual?
Both mean leave your cargo shorts and flip-flops at home.
I don't own cargo shorts. You don't own flip-flops. Anything else?
Don't wear your black suit. It makes you look like a mortician.
Lord, my path has gone astray. I'm just trying to find my way. Now that you have gone away,
Well, why'd you ask if he was having money problems?
I'm just trying to find my way.
Does that make you nervous?
You're an escaped convict, trained by mob accountants. Your clients are drug cartels, money launderers.
Is that a yes?
Ray King has been murdered. Do you like puzzles, Mr. Wolf?
I need your help to finish the job he started. What are you doing?
Waiting for you to finish.
So you can
do what I need to do.
What do you want?
Hello, it's me, your brother.
You can't tell from the tone of my voice that I know it's you.
Can you be in Los Angeles, California in 24 hours?
Goodbye.
Braxton?
All those things inside of me.
Was your brother up to speed on the case?
A Fed, huh?
I need to know who Ray King was meeting with.
Let me do the talking. He's hit more than I thought.
I work for a government agency. I don't torture people.
You didn't.
Why would Ray meet with someone who killed all these people?
She didn't kill all those people.
How do you know that? No.
You often confess to capital murder?
I actually didn't say anything. This is it, huh? Living on a lunchbox.
It's quite comfortable.
Spent years looking for you. Do you not miss me because of me, or is it your condition?
I'm just me.
We go over the plan again?
Plan?
You get these ideas in your head. Good for you. Let's get ourselves killed.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
The underdog believes he can do the impossible. Defeat the bully, sell enough mixtapes to get out of the hood. I can say with certainty, this underdog has seen his last day.
Yo, wait, hold up. We gotta take it from the top.
We got one more job for you. Sleepy Floyd, Warriors point guard. His house is gonna be empty on game night. He's got a vault full of ancient Asian artifacts.
Yesterday was the last job. I did it. I'm done.
You're done when we say you're done.
Fuck you.
What happened next has been debated over the years. But this is the tale, as I know it to be.
I found it!
Did you see that? Yeah. That's so rad.
You don't expect it.
Hi, I'm Sleepy Floyd. Floyd's out there slicing people up with a sword.
Can you repeat that?
Wasn't every day a story like this hit the town.
There's too many of them.
That's bullshit. We fight.
But for those who lived through it, it became the stuff of legends.
What happened here?
You fucked with the wrong warrior.
Joey, you were late again, so you still owe me an hour.
Get in.
We're hearing reports of an incident at the Agnian Tower.
What's your emergency?
Are you kidding me?
Greedy, needy, cocky.
We're going to shine a light on your crimes. So you will be worthless. Cheers.
Great to have you on board. Any attempt to gain access, the whole building explodes.
Someone got inside.
One of the cleaners. Fun.
Okay, Joey, get a grip. Your brother needs you.
Put it down.
See if you can do better than the last 3 we sent.
If I did, the cleaner. Ex-army.
You got this free.
Everyone's got a personal Joey.
If you touch him, I will end you.
No smoke without fire, right?
He's going to blow the building. I've got what he wants. You get as many people out as you can.
You want to hand this whole operation on a window cleaner who couldn't hack the army?
I was never there for you. This time I'm not going to let you down. I will end you.
The Bot Rebellion. It was ugly.
They don't eat. They don't sleep. They don't blink. I blink.
When the robots deviated from their assigned task, we banished them to the electric state. 200,000 square miles of secure territory.
You famously never owned robots, did you?
I never trusted them. They're not us. How would they possibly understand our best interests?
My brother. I thought I lost him. But he's out there somewhere.
I stopped fighting because the war with his boss was wrong.
You want to go get your brother back?
I'll go with you.
Nothing was working out, and I wanted to get the hell out of there.
You're planning to be an expendable? You read through the paperwork.
Yeah. I should have read through it.
That's it. Mickey, deep breaths, fill your lungs. Imagine there's an unknown virus in the air.
And you're sucking in every single microscopic particle floating around.
All the viruses.
So good?
There really was an unknown virus in the air. Lethal one.
See you tomorrow.
Fellow pioneers, almost every single one of you will be remembered throughout history.
They made me work my ass off, giving me one shitty mission after another.
You're an expendable. You're here to be expended.
Every time I died, they just printed me out again. Everyone asks, what's it feel like to die? The ship was filled with mostly dickheads. But Nasha, she's always loved me. That's when everything changed. Multiple.
In the case of multiples, we exterminate every individual.
Which body goes first? One at a time is twice the fun.
You don't look like you're printed out. You're just a person.
It's not your fault. This is a fight to the death.
The simple fact is, we're in a state of war. Now survival is in the balance.
I got a job to do.
Mickey Bonds, fighting right to the end.
My great gift to mankind.
Are you afraid to die?
This time I wasn't scared.
Our lives are not defined by any one action. Our lives are the sum of our choices.
Everything you were, everything you've done, has come to this.
When the need for certainty is absolute and the odds are deemed impossible, the mission falls to him.
Should he choose to accept?
For every life you tried to save, you gambled millions more. And now the fate of every living soul on earth.
For all of the above, it's back to school at Target.
Refuse to sacrifice the ones you hold close.
Similar. It's even worse. I think it's better, actually. Watching cards? he's talking. He's broadcasting the World Series of Poker. But it starts with what? Watching cards. Probably watching cards. Yeah, like if you've ever been at a party where people are playing cards, Nick is the guy just like looking out.
Just watch.
Yeah.
And offering commentary.
Yeah.
No, I'm happy for him. I'm proud.
It's very cool.
Yeah.
It is very cool.
I guess.
Danny
I
Parkins in for
Cool
Nick.
adjacent.
For 2 days. For 2 days.
We're here tomorrow, too.
Champions will defend their Super Bowl title this year. Right now, Sirianni is defending his Super Bowl MVP quarterback. Here's Sirianni via Reuben Frank of NBC Sports. On the critique that Jalen Hurts is just a game manager with a stacked team. Yeah, that's BS. And I get it. There's a lot of hours on TV shows and radio stations have to fill to be able to fill that debate. I understand that. But we're also talking about the ultimate team game. And he does whatever he needs to do to win each and every game.
What's going?
That's almost basically a you.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Your reaction to Nick Sirianni.
I think he's admitting the point that I and many others have been making. Yes, it is the ultimate team game. But the Eagles are a stacked team. Is saying Jalen Hurts is the 10th best quarterback in football disrespectful? Like, if that is disrespectful, then I guess I'm a hater.
Saying he's in the top third, it sounds disrespectful.
Okay.
Some of it's the guys you put ahead of him, too.
And we'll get to the mountain/peak later in the show, but they are a stacked team. ESPN's doing this thing where they're ranking position groups and they're asking executives and scouts and all that in top 10 at every group. The Eagles had 2 of the top 6 offensive tackles in the NFL. They had a top 5 interior offensive lineman and an honorable mention. Interior offensive lineman. They have a top 10 tight end. When the receiver list comes out, they'll have a top 10 receiver. They had the number 1 running back. They had the 3rd ranked defensive tackle. They are a stacked team. And so what would I like to see from Jalen Hurts? I'd like him to throw the ball. I would like him to be asked to throw the ball. Because everybody remembers how last year started for the Eagles, right? They were 2-2 in their first 4 games. He threw 30 or more passes in all 4 of those games, averaged 33 pass attempts per game, and they went 2-2. They made it very public. We're going to rely on our offensive line and Saquon Barkley. They went 12-1 down the stretch, won the Super Bowl, and Saquon Barkley had one of the all-time great running back seasons ever when they pivoted away from asking their quarterback to throw the ball. And this is not an abnormal thing to say if we look at who does he compare to among Super Bowl champions in this century of passers of the football. He's a great runner. He's a great leader. He's a gamer. He's been great in the Super Bowl. The list is not that impressive when we're talking about volume of pass attempts, and we can show it to you. Because it's guys who, this is the Super Bowl winning quarterbacks.
That's how they describe every black quarterback.
They threw the ball at least 30 times. That's year 2 of Ben Roethlisberger.
Hello. My name is Adam Ferrari, the Chief Executive Officer of Phoenix Energy. I look forward to you joining.
Year 2 of Russell Wilson, the most mocked Super Bowl champion ever in Trent Dilfer.
What's going on,
Jalen
man?
Hurts this year. Jalen Hurts is good. He is tough. He is a leader. He is not an excellent quarterback.
That list isn't that bad.
Yeah.
Outside of, with all due respect, Trent Dilfer, I mean, Big Ben obviously is going to be a Hall of Famer. Russell Wilson was at one point thought of as a future Hall of Famer.
Right, but when those guys won the Super Bowl at the time, I'm talking about the season that they are coming off of, no one was saying that Steelers team was carried to that Super Bowl because of Ben Roethlisberger.
But when Hurts has had to throw the football, he's thrown it well. And just because the team takes the ball out of your hands doesn't mean you're not a good quarterback. Because guess who took the ball out of the MVP's hands? Buffalo. He doesn't throw it as much Josh Allen as he used to. One of your favorite quarterbacks, Justin Herbert. What has Harbaugh done?
Take the ball out.
Take the ball out of his hands. Not throw it as much. And he put it in his hands in the playoffs, and we saw what happened then. So I'm just saying, I just think that Jalen Hurts, the critics are off base. I'm not like you and think he's top 4. But here's what he has to do. Because I think to convince the skeptics such as yourself, one, keep winning. There's two paths for him to do this. Keep winning. If he wins the Super Bowl this year, you have to give him love. All the quarterbacks that have won back-to-back Super Bowls are minted. All right, you talking about John Elway and Troy Aikman, Bob Greasy, Joe Montana, Terry Bradshaw, Mahomes, Brady, and Bart Starr. Now, I have compared him on this show. I think he could be on the trajectory of a Terry Bradshaw. Terry Bradshaw, who was one of my favorite players back then, his regular season numbers are not very good. They were a running team with Franco Harris and Rocky Bleier and those guys. But then when he got in the Super Bowls, he was great, and he was clutch. And that sounds a lot like Jalen Hurts. You might say, well, Bradshaw won an MVP. Hurts was second in MVP a couple years ago. And if they keep winning Super Bowls, guess what? He has a good chance at winning an MVP at some point. So that's one path. Just keep winning. Whether he wins it this year or next year or whatever, just keep winning. The respect will start to come. Secondly, he has to show, because you're right, they are stacked. There's no question about it. But so he has to show, kind of look like the reason they're winning. And I would agree, throw for 4,000 yards, throw for 28 or more touchdowns, then people will start to give him that respect. But those are even if they don't win the Super Bowl, they get in the playoffs, get to the second round, conference championship, whatever, but his individual passing numbers are greater. Because here's the thing, you can talk about the running, but a lot of people, he gets respect, of course, for being a running quarterback. But a lot of people don't give him the ultimate respect because a lot of his touchdowns are tush-push. He's clearly not Lamar Jackson or Josh Allen when it comes to running. So I think his path to respect is just winning at such a high level they have to give it to you grudgingly, or you start putting up those individual numbers. And it's going to be interesting this year what they do. Because we heard A.J. Brown and even to a lesser degree, Devontae Smith kind of co-signed it. They want the ball. And receivers, now we have our ring, I want the ball. And so will they throw it a lot more, or will they stick to the script that they had last year and worked terrifically? So I think those are two paths to give respect.
I think those are oddly both good points, even though they're diametrically opposed. The question I have for you is, you want him to throw the ball more. To what end? Like I did a little thing yesterday with Nick that they played the Giants very early in the season. He had 2 rushing touchdowns. He threw one to A.J. Brown. They were up 20 points. Sirianni was talking to Saquon like, hey, do you want to break the record? He's like, no, let other guys go in. And he threw for like 100-something yards. Like, if the game, and they have a few games like that, where they're like, I'm in control of the entire game. I've led to 3 touchdowns. But Danny Parkins was filling in here and there, and he didn't bang the table. He said, I need to air it out more. But I really don't know, like, if the path to winning is this way, and the path to respect on talk shows is this way, don't you think Jalen Hurts is going to continue down this road that has brought him to 2 Super Bowls and 1 Super Bowl victory?
I am under no illusion. I am not under no illusion that Jalen Hurts should care what I or anyone else in our position thinks. Of course, his goal is to win. And he's been paid. And he has a ring. And he was awesome.
A little bit, though.
Do you agree with what I said? Like, obviously, if his individual numbers go up, he'll get more respect. But what about the winning? If he keeps winning the way he is, at some point where you have to be like, he's a top 5 quarterback.
Listen, there's a lot of really good quarterbacks in this league, but yes, if the point you made about multiple Super Bowl championships, it absolutely starts to add up. How he's played in both Super Bowls, even the one that he lost, gained me respect in that spot. But if you are on a stacked team, it is harder individually for you to get all the credit. We credit the Eagles' offensive line for some of what Saquon Barkley did last year. We credit the Eagles' rushing attack for some of A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith's production. That's to what Nick Sirianni's talking about. It is the ultimate team game. It might not be possible for Jalen Hurts to be viewed as the best quarterback in football on a super team. Now, if A.J. Brown got hurt, and Jordan Mailata got hurt, and Saquon Barkley got hurt, and then all of a sudden he started passing 40 times a game, and they were winning, then that would increase. But no one wants that, and they would probably come at the expense of winning. It's going to be tough.
If he does what he did last year and beats Mahomes, say Mahomes again in the Super Bowl, then some people are going to, I mean, at some point you're going to have to, the best quarterback in football, I think he'll start to get in that discussion if they win the second Super Bowl back-to-back.
If you win enough, this was maybe when you said keep winning. I talked about Mahomes being almost post-stats.
Yeah,
like Mahomes can do whatever. We put up the screen and says 12th this, 15th that, and we're like, he's the best.
Yep.
He's won so much, he's post-stats. Brady won so much, he was post-stats. Jalen Hurts, if he gets to another, this guy's been to 3 Super Bowls. He would be post. I'm beyond statistics. I'm only
at least for a few years because now Mahomes is starting to get. We want to see a few stats.
But if they win it again, right? 15 games again, it's like, this is the way to win. Okay, NFL top 100 rolls on. Dak missed the last 9 games of the season. So
Texas homeowners, if you could get backup batteries for your home from your power company at no extra cost.
Ranking plumped to 79. Here's how he has fared on this list historically. Last year he was 16th. That's pretty good. And the 5th highest QB. He missed the list a few times. Early on in 2017, he was 14th. Right now, the only other quarterback we've seen on the list is Tua. So a lot of sort of, I guess, fluctuation. I was going to say variance.
Trying to help you out.
I appreciate that.
No problem.
Do you expect Dak to return to MVP form, bro?
No. I expect him to play well. I think they'll have a good season. But the 3 years or the years that he has had at least either 30 touchdowns, it's actually the same years. 30 touchdowns and more than 4,000 yards, or 30-plus touchdowns, more than 4,000 yards passing. Each of those years, he had a strong running game. All right, we know his rookie year, he was great, or very good, especially for a rookie. He had Ezekiel Elliott leading the league in rushing. The next time he did it, 2019, Ezekiel Elliott was great, almost 1,400 yards. The next time he did it, he had Zeke and Tony Pollard starting to emerge. And then the last year he did it, Tony Pollard rushed for 1,000 yards. This year, the run game, and I know Schottenheimer wants to establish the run, they don't have great running backs. And Javonte Williams and Miles Sanders have not averaged 4 yards a carry since 2022. All right, injuries hurt Williams, and Sanders is just, I guess, getting older. He's wear and tear. But that would have been a great backfield 3 years ago, 4 years ago. Now, if those two, if one of them were both together don't have a huge running game for the Cowboys, then now it's all on Dak. I don't think they're going to win at a high level if that's the case, and I don't think Dak will be able to put up the type of numbers to get an MVP conversation.
You know, Dak early in his career, to your point, I think he impressed a lot of people because he didn't make mistakes. Right? He was pretty conservative. The interception numbers were very low. He was like, wow, this guy, his fourth-round pick, is wise beyond his years. And I did not think he had 2 years ago and 4.
Press and hold the reset button inside for at least 5 seconds. Second, make sure it's fully charged. You don't know how many times someone has told me that they fixed their issue by charging the controller, or they tried a different USB cable so it charged properly. Next, test the controller itself by pairing it to a mobile phone, just in case it's the controller itself that's broken. Just remember to unpair or forget the controller when you're done. Now we're going to get the PC ready to pair to the controller by going to Bluetooth settings on your PC. To do this, go to the search bar and type Bluetooth, and select Bluetooth and other device settings. Here, it's important to make sure Bluetooth is switched on. If your PC doesn't have Bluetooth, or you think the Bluetooth in your PC is too old or faulty, you can add it with a USB dongle. I'll leave a link to the one I used in the description below. Now that you've confirmed that Bluetooth is switched on, you can now select Add Device. Before selecting the Bluetooth option here, you'll put the controller in pairing mode. To do this, you need to hold both the Create and PlayStation buttons. A couple of tips here to avoid problems are to press and hold down the Create button first, and secondly, make sure you're holding both buttons down long enough to see the light start flashing like this. Now that the controller is ready to pair, you can click on the Bluetooth option and a list of devices will show up. This is where the first issue comes up for a lot of people. It searches for devices, but the PS5 controller does not appear. A device called DualSense Wireless Controller should show up here. At this point, there are a couple of things to try to fix the issue and get it to show up on the Add a Device list. The first fix is to run the troubleshoot tool on Windows for Bluetooth. To do this on Windows 11, open Settings by typing Settings into the search bar and selecting it. Then choose System, look down the list until you see Troubleshoot and select that. Then Other Troubleshooters, choose Bluetooth, a window will pop up and you'll need to scroll down and click Yes to give consent to run automated diagnostics. From here, you need to follow the troubleshooting instructions. Depending on the issue, it may or may not find anything fixed. If it does find something, you can go ahead and try and pair the controller again. The second fix seems to work for even more people is as follows. We're going to check if the Bluetooth services are disabled or not running properly. You can check and enable them by pressing Windows R, and you will see a small pop-up window there. Type services.msc. When you open Accessories, Bluetooth accessories, switch back to using the controller on the console at any time. Just connect it with the USB cable and press the PlayStation button and it'll pair back up with the console. Go ahead and disconnect the cable and it'll work wirelessly. If you're still having issues, then check out the Controller Fix playlist on the card above. I'll also put a link to the playlist in the description below. I'll keep adding other controllers.
This is just ridiculous, man. Been user error all day long on everything I've been doing. It's just user error, user error. Okay, I need to open up PS Remote Play. Try this one last time. Okay, it turned on. Now what? Okay. Okay. The light is on. All right. Something is happening. Okay, so I need that part. All right. Need that part. Now let's go over here.
The showcase of the best players in the NFL is coming up as we celebrate the latest edition of the Pro Bowl. The stars of the AFC and NFC are ready to shine. Next on EA Sports.
This is a very special presentation of EA Sports and the National Football League as we come to you from the stadium where the legendary coach and our namesake John Madden once paced the sidelines. This is the Coliseum in Oakland, and it will play host to the annual AFC-NFC Pro Bowl, part of the Pro Bowl games.
Test.
The best and brightest the league has to offer on display.
Test.
NFL Pro Bowl is underway.
Oh, shit. Oh.
But he won't quite make it to the 25. So here comes the AFC for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the 7th overall pick in 2018 from Wyoming. It's Josh Allen.
I remember when he came out of Wyoming, the big question mark, could he be accurate enough to be a star in the NFL? I think it's safe to say he's put all of us in our place and put those doubts to rest. He can roll out and run it. He can bomb it over your heads. Everything in between. He is an absolute nightmare for defenses to... And when he's on, he's an MVP caliber player each and every time he takes the field.
And Chase will go in motion left. Here's a fake on a jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle.
Boy, Michael Parsons, something serious, boy.
It'll go as a loss.
Something serious.
And it's second down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They'll run it again with Henry. And only a couple there up to about the 23-yard line. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. Here's Allen to throw it. And he cannot.
Ooh-wee, man. Ooh-wee.
Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter. But defensively, you really can't script the start much better. You get a 3 and out and a sack.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. They kept him short of a first down on 1st and 2nd down. And then on 3rd down, they pick up a sack. What tremendous momentum for them to start this game.
On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. Kevontae Turpin is deep for the NFC.
Got that boy all the way back to the 1. Whoa.
Fielded at the 43.
Oh.
Good blocking there. Nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And a nice little start as he's able to get this up to the 28. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and a yard. Up the middle with Barkley. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 7 yards there and a first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, "Are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down." They love being physical.
A handoff to Barkley. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Myles Garrett of the Browns there to bring him down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it's almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just boom, quick. And what a terrific play, holding him to no gain.
And he's getting this to Jefferson. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 18 yards the gain for number 18. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
Barkley will score. It's an NFC touchdown. So the NFC with our first touchdown of the game. And, of course, we'll probably see some offense in this one. I don't know that we'll see what we saw in 2013 when the NFC posted 62 points.
You talk about pyrotechnics. That was crazy, even for a Pro Bowl. 62 points. I think you wore out your voice in that one, talking about all the touchdowns that were scored.
I would love to see 63 or more, though, I got to tell you. All about offense in this thing.
Pro Bowl, offense. Let's go.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. His kick is good, and the NFC goes up 7-0. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown run from Saquon Barkley.
Yeah, let's go.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Oh, that boy shook.
And a decent return out to the
Shook me a little bit, man.
So now
all right, I see you plug stream.
For their second drive.
I know it's a lot of people. I didn't know it was this many people like that on Kick. In the chat.
With the emotion, guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. Just like us.
Oh, what a drop the ball. Yeah. Make Chase cough that thing up, buddy.
No, you didn't go 3 down. I went 3 down.
Make Chase cough that thing up.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football.
Let's see what you got there.
Force the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there,
Travis Kelce, better hit him. Oh! Michael Parsons too good.
Pushes one forward to about the 32.
Michael Parsons just too good.
3rd and 5. A quick burst there.
3rd and 5.
Pretty decent game.
They'll need 5 on this play.
Oh. Come on.
From the gun, it's out.
Oh. Got him. Bosa.
You can see pressure a little too much as they get home.
Boom. Put the hammer down on him.
That's a loss of 5 on a sack.
Put the hammer down.
Here's Logan Cook now to punt this one away.
The graphic ain't too good, is it? On freaking remote play. Oh, that's what I shouldn't even be. Oh,
And taken right on the 30.
Ooh, man.
Possession here on the punt. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. So now we'll get our second look in this game at the NFC offense. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Now a play fake, and it's gone. He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb. CD Lamb.
They wasn't ready for him.
And the NFC strikes quickly for 6. That's what we want right there, CD. It's a Pro Bowl. Give us some of these long touchdowns.
We want plays that cover a lot of ground. We want long-distance plays, whether long-distance runs, long-distance passes. It doesn't matter. In the Pro Bowl, big plays are what we're all looking for.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it's now 14-0. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator, the quarterback, the line, everybody. One play drive and into the end zone for 6. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The AFC offense making their way back out. They're still in search of an initial 1st down as they come up here 1st and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. Calling a gain of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. $14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Yep.
The AFC with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Running left, it's Henry. Shoves him aside.
That was rough.
Down, but a nice little gain. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. They'll try for the 1st with Henry. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support. And I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for the AFC. He's been a busy man here in this 1st half as he gets it away. This is taken at the 18. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the NFC will take over 1st and 10. Here's the NFC offense set to take over again. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And
it's caught inside the try. And for the touchdown. Justin Jefferson, 64 yards. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
Aubrey now for the PAT. And it is now 21-0. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just 1 play resulting in the touchdown. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The AFC set to take over on offense. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. They'll get a yard. That's all as they get him down at the 28.
If they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. 2nd and 9. Throwing now is Allen.
Oh! Dangerous, Josh Allen. Dangerous, man. He's too dangerous.
Athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
To the air, Allen.
Get that. Oh, hey, that's a fumble, man. Say, man. I need to challenge that. I need to challenge that because he was not down and his arm was not going forward. Throw the flag.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments.
I can't throw a flag
to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Allen
what?
On the move to his left.
Y'all must want to get him out the game.
Dexter Lawrence able to bust free and get to the quarterback.
Yeah. Y'all must want to get him out of the game.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 17. Now Allen.
Where's the pick?
The screen for Henry. And he will make it back to the line of scrimmage, but that is all. 4th down coming up as we reach the 2-minute warning. Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. Fielded at the 20.
Get off me. Get off me.
The NFC's offense and Justin Jefferson set to take over once more. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender his way because whatever they've done, it has not worked in this first half. The offense for the NFC ready to get their next drive started. Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago, they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes. It's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing?
For the sideline, and look at that catch.
Ooh, that was a nice catch, man.
First down, well done.
No flag.
Goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire.
Hey, come on, Goff.
Better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground. I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Again, Goff. This one caught by Kittle. And he will score. Touchdown NFC. George Kittle, 47 yards.
Ain't that that's the Travis Hunter? They didn't put the Travis Hunter in the game already.
He can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going.
What's that called? The wobble wobble?
He's got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
The funky chicken?
Aubrey now for the point after. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. So that drive for 4 plays.
It's just a little practice game so I can get back in the swing of things before I start dusting y'all off out there. Nicodemus, Rashi, I'm going to pull y'all card up in a minute, buddy. Be ready.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Had to get a little practice in, though. You know?
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The AFC about ready to take over on offense. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you
practice. They better not be running the ball. That's all I got to say.
Before a game, a minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Oh, man. God dang it. No first.
He's going to get a solid gain of 9.
Dang, that was a long 9 yards.
Second and right at a yard.
That was a long 9 yards, buddy.
Allen going to throw.
Drop the ball. They've been dropping the ball today, man. Y'all dropping the ball, buddy.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact.
Derrick Henry. Come on to the right side. Oh, Big Kelsey. Big Kelsey.
AFC going to take a timeout. It's their second as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Allen.
Oh, man. Oh, I need to get that pick off right there. He came right at me, too. Yeah.
Allen now looks to throw.
Hey, get on him. Get on him.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken.
Parsons too fast, man.
Now the AFC going to use their final timeout of the half.
Micah too.
Stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen.
Oh, look at that. That is bad right there, man. That's bad on y'all.
2 plays in a row now that he has gotten in there for the sack, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number, it's just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
So we have come upon halftime of this Pro Bowl with the NFC on top of the
Oh,
AFC.
dang.
As we send you cross
It's just halftime.
Jonathan
All right, I'm
Coachman
getting ready to have
has our EA Sports
to
halftime report.
turn this game off because they can't do nothing with me.
In the first half, it was the veteran quarterback Jared Goff who had command of the offense. He connected on 3 touchdown passes in those first 2 quarters as his guys have built up a sizable lead here at the break.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
All right, Josh Allen, let's see what you got, man. You should have something for me.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The NFC's offense and Jared Goff set to take over once more. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. Ready to begin their next drive here, the NFC offense. The first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
Now 2nd and 5. Goff now to throw. He'll let this go deep for St. Brown. It's caught the 25. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. It's a big play that time for the NFC. 44 yards.
Everything's been going right here in this one. This offense, they've been in complete control from the outset. And here's another big play. These kind of routes have been open all game long, and they continue to take advantage.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Barkley, inside handoff. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. 2nd and 5. They'll run it again. And it's been like this.
Waiting on me. Waiting on
They
me.
stop it behind the line. That's That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Here's 3rd and 9. Goff.
Oh, good D.
He was open, but he
Good
couldn't
D.
get it to him. It's incomplete.
That's not the first time
Good
they
D,
were on
good
his
D.
way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
Good D.
They'll turn things over to Brandon Aubrey now for the field goal. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. And his kick is right there. It's good. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
So you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
Them fans
So
talking
after the
crazy
field
in the
goal,
stands.
Back out is Aubrey to kick this away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. Back out is the AFC offense. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football.
Nowhere. Nowhere is for you, Josh Allen. I think this was a good little practice session. What's going on here?
The
All right.
offense for the AFC set to go now.
Where Travis Kelce at? I got to keep my...
On play action, Allen.
Come on.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
That was some good defense.
The calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Now a 2nd and 10. Inside handoff, Henry. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Now that ground game just continues to struggle to really get any momentum in this ball game, Charles. And I mean, you're at the point here, 3rd quarter, down 4 scores, probably going to have to put it in the air.
Oh, no question about it. So that's your only chance, your only opportunity. But think of the pressure you just put on your offensive line, because if you're a pass rusher,
Get him.
you're not even thinking of
Yeah, it's about time, man. They give him too much time.
Able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
It's been a tough one.
They
all
can't
game
do
long for
nothing,
this
man.
offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. Fielded at the 33.
Oh.
So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The NFC's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long.
Whoa. Come on, man.
The offense for the NFC ready to get their next drive started. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking, because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, That doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
Now Goff. He'll let this go deep for St. Brown.
Woo!
That will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Here's Goff. That is caught. He's going to have the first down and then some. Touchdown. Terry McLaurin.
Scary Terry.
53 yards. And the NFC just continuing.
Can't get St. Brown in the end zone.
It's been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. And certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up the secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
Aubrey now for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Man, that remote play, the graphic on that thing ain't, it just ain't popping. I don't like the graphic.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. The slot man in motion right. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. It's the AFC in possession, though they trail here to begin the 4th. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now Allen.
Defense on they butt.
You'd expect to see a game, not a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, it's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Back to throw. Allen eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
Nice call on defense, rolling out the nickel package for that big 3rd down play, and they did an excellent job locking down coverage and forcing him to try and run for it, and he doesn't get there, which brings up a big 4th down call.
Here's Logan Cook now.
Why y'all punting?
For a 6th time tonight.
Because I want the ball back.
That's pulled in at the 32. A very good kick there. But
okay, Amon-Ra St. Brown.
The offenses they take over.
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
The NFC to take over on offense. This has really just been a lopsided affair. What a performance they put on, and now they get the football back here with a big lead in the 4th quarter. On the pass, we might be discussing dinner plans, talking about steak and sushi, whatever the case is, CD. this ball game is pretty much well in the books.
Yeah, we really could have started bringing up dinner a long time ago if we wanted to, partner. And I think a few of the guys out in the field already making
They know I'm trying to get that boy a touchdown, man.
It falls down to the ground, incomplete. But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know.
Oh!
That's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick.
Oh, well.
Good return as he takes us all the way up to the 35-yard line.
Y'all happy? What y'all happy about, man?
There, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it
Forcing the ball. I didn't even want
a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess. That allows for extra yardage on the return.
The AFC offense making their way back out. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is.
All right, I'm going to lay off y'all.
And
I ain't going to blitz.
Here. But you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
And he'll get this underneath to Henry. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Well, I mean, look, obviously there's no 20 or 30-point play in that playbook, but they could try to end things here on a positive note despite trailing big, and that looks like what they're trying to do here by pushing the ball downfield.
Well, let me go with the heavy cliche then, partner. Just control what you can control right now, and all they can control here is how their final plays develop.
And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other.
I gotta keep my shutout.
Today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Yeah, people have to come up with schemes to limit him, and what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their third corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on it man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, giving different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Here's Allen.
Yeah, I gotta slow y'all down. I gotta protect my shutout. I was gonna lay off, but I gotta protect my shutout.
His third sack tonight. They can't figure him out.
Partner, my vocabulary isn't that great, but to me, there's only one word that fits this front seven today, and that's dominant. 4 and 5 sacks is already rare in one game. Getting to more than 6 in one contest while winning by this many points, an absolutely astounding effort by every player involved.
To try again after the sack. Allen, complete. It's Henry. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down.
Oh, man, man.
And he's got a first down following a pickup of about 13 as we will take a pause here for the 2-minute warning.
Allen is...
So the AFC with the football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Here's Allen to throw it.
Oh, what the pick? What the? Zay Flowers kind of strong, man.
Just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Call it a gain of 6 on
He's a little bit of a dog, man.
That's just his second catch of the game. They wanted to keep him silent. They have kept him silent.
Defensive football 101. Don't let the best player on offense beat you. Take him out of the game. They've done a great job of doing that.
This 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. Allen.
Get him.
It's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. That time, multiple
No
defenders
touchdown.
getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd.
Got him. Got him.
Picked off by Xavier McKinney.
Oh, shit. It's a 101 yarder. It's a 101. Oh, it's a 101 yarder. It's a 101. Oh, man.
To believe that in a Pro Bowl situation, we talk about these defensive backs during the season, that they're educated gamblers.
Got him.
Education out of it, they just go for the football.
You always got to get Josh Allen at least one time a game. Bloop. And I'm running up out the end zone on him. That's 101 yard. That's a Deion Sanders.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. After the interception, here's Goff. And this one incomplete.
I tried St. Brown. I think that's St. Brown's deal. That's St. Brown's deal in real life, man. They can't get him the ball.
No doubt, well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went.
They can't get him the ball.
That's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No. Okay.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Now Allen to try again after the pick 6.
Man, what was that, Parsons?
He takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's
y'all running the ball.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man.
Oh,
make sure
that boy be slipping. He be slipping. He's slippery. Josh Allen's a slippery slope.
Gets him only a couple, but that's all he needed. First down. From the gun, it's Allen.
Oh, nothing happening for you.
Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this.
Let me get the ball back one more time.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he
sit there holding the ball all day. That's his problem. Get him, take him out the game. Did they take him out? He need to be took out. He's seeing ghosts.
Third down and 13. To the air, Allen.
Look at all that time, bro. Ooh, wait, let me get the ball back. Let me get the ball back, Josh Allen. Oh, yeah.
To survey the field and still couldn't find an open receiver.
Here's Logan Cook now.
27 seconds.
For the AFC.
They couldn't do nothing.
This is taken at the 18. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And control of the football, switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. Goff going to throw it. He'll let this go deep for St. Brown. It's knocked away and incomplete.
In the sportsmanship handbook.
Oh, that's why Surtain holding it.
In a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Gone. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. Knocks the ball away. It falls incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. And that's caught inside the 35.
Sorry, Amon-Ra St. Brown. Couldn't go down. Had to give it to Jets, to JJ Jets.
That's a little extra on top.
I was trying to get it to you, though.
Game preaching total team effort, CD. I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases.
Little practice session.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL, you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaughan. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. Good night, everybody. Thank you.